Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm here in Limsa Upper Decks at the Armor and Blacksmiths Guild. We're going to talk to the Armor Guild Receptionist and pick up the ability to be an armor. I'm not going to level it up right now. I just want to clear this quest off my map, but we will get to it at some point in this series, as long as everything goes well. Sound a hammer and bring you from the street, did it, lad? It's well that you find the din inviting, for the Armorers Guild is not the place for quiet reverie. If the clangor of metal striking metal is music to your ears, mayhap you've the spirit of a shipwright. Are you of a mind to join our guild? Take it from me, lad. There's no greater joy than working a shapeless lump of iron into a shining breastplate with your own hands. What say you then? Yeah! Well said, lad. Now, we should cover a bit of guild history before forging ahead with formalities. The armorer's craft is an offshoot of blacksmithing. Time was when armorers and smithies were one and the same. But, as the years trickled by, the techniques for working sheet metal into armor plates became a specialized trade, and the smithies who showed uncommon skill and passion for their trade earned themselves the title of armorer. Now, as you can probably imagine, the skill necessary for making armor are also needed for shipbuilding, but building ships is a bit harder than knocking out simple helms, which led those armorers who were good enough to work on boats to claim the title of shipwright. Of course, it was one thing calling armorers blacksmiths and shipwrights armorers, but it was quite another calling shipwrights blacksmiths, because building a ship and making a hatchet couldn't be more different. It seemed as though a line needed drawn, and seeing as how Limsa was built on the strength of her navy, you can imagine why the armorers chose to cut their ties with the smithies and establish a guild of their own. As for the smithies, well, the whole notion of an independent armorers guild never did sit well with them, and there's been a fair old rivalry between our two factions ever since. Always trying to outdo each other, we are. Which is why we're ever on the lookout for new talent to help us keep the smithy bastards in their place. All you need to do is impress the Forge Master, and we can start on your training. Be warned, Forge Master Hananza's tongue could strip the scales off his fish back at 40 paces. Saying that, you won't find a fairer mistress this side of the Strait of Melthor. Let me know when you've mustered the courage to speak with her, and I'll see to the rest. I've mustered it. Your mind is made up. You're ready to throw your lot in with us armorers? Way of the Armorer. Guangnako wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Armorers Guild. Then it is time for you to make yourself known to the Forge Master. That's no empty title, by the way. Hananza's a renowned shipwright and one of the finest crafters in Limsa. Head outside and you'll find her blistering the skins of our newest initiates. Okay. Hananza. Another aspiring armorer, are you? Welcome, I'm Hananza, Forge Master of this guild. I take it Guangnako has explained to you the history and nature of our craft. Good. I have little to add on that front, save this. The life of an armorer is not an easy one. Day after day you will put flesh and blood against iron and flame, and without a passion for the forge you will fail. But passion alone will not make an armorer of you. To truly master this craft, you must be possessed of all will as an unyielding as to the metals you work. Knowing what lies before you, have you the fortitude to persevere? I do. Ha! I see no fear of hard work. That is well. Consider your request to join the guild approved. But if you ever give me aught less than your best, you will be out the door before you can realize my boot is connected with your backside. Are we clear on that? Good. Now that we understand each other, let us begin with the basics. What is your name? Hoodie? Very well, Hoodie. This tool is called a doming hammer. Here, grip it firmly. Note its weight. Let me know when you feel comfortable with it in your hand. I'll tell you if you're holding it properly. And that does it. We get some ice shards, earth shards, and a weathered doming hammer. Well, that wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching.